Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Conan Exiles. Now, you may notice that there's a slight difference to this place, and there's a very good explanation for that. I've changed from playing entirely single player to playing multiplayer with my brother. He's not online at the moment, and if you've been joining us on Monday, you'll have been watching us gradually progress, develop our characters, all that kind of stuff. And we've been doing a lot of stuff. If I bring up the map over here, over by the dregs where we've actually been down and exploring. We've got a little miniature base over there. Unfortunately, there's no ironstone over there. So after a little bit of convincing, I convinced my brother to migrate, and we've moved across here. He's got his little base up there. I've got mine over here, and I pretty much furnished this out the same as we had previously. It's a little bit smaller than it was, but I think it's overall a bit better organised. So we've got our tannery here, we've got our carpenter's bench, we've got the armourer's bench, we've got the artisan's work table. And over the other side, we've got our furnace, which is quite happily cooking away, and a blacksmith's bench. And not only that, we've finally got ourselves a skinning knife, and we've been going around skinning things. So, you may be wondering what the plan is for today. One thing we haven't touched, and I'm keen to kind of explore, is getting thralls, which means we will need a wheel of pain. A lesser wheel of pain takes 220 wood, 210 stone, 100 iron bars, and 30 twine. Now, for getting iron bars, we've got 11 already, we've got 79 ironstone. I've got 50 on me at the moment because the other thing I was thinking of doing was making a fireball cauldron. But I think before we do that, making a wheel of pain is going to be more important. So we're going to do a little bit of mining, get those materials, get the wood, get the iron cooking up, and hopefully today we will get that wheel of pain all constructed and make ourselves a truncheon to start capturing thralls. Now, ironstone is dead easy for us to get. I've got a little route around here which will get us more than enough for what we need. So we'll do that quickly first, and then we'll go and gather the other ingredients. We've also made ourselves an iron pike, which does about 33% more damage than the stone one we were using. Definitely a worthwhile upgrade. Now, if you've only been watching the single player, then you won't have seen me using any weapon except the two-handed sword. I've learned that other weapons can be awesome and amazing, and the pike is currently my favourite. It's got a lot of flexibility to it. We also learned how to lock on. It can cause bleeding, and just generally it's a much better weapon, I find, at least for my playstyle. Right, let's get that repairing a little bit, and then we'll hack these apart. Now, one thing I should say is I do not recommend like completely restarting and then changing your base and having to rebuild everything again. The game takes so many resources if you're actually going to try and build anything. Doing it once is a bit of a pain. Doing it more than once, you're just like, you hate yourself and you've got no reason for doing it other than just like you've got nothing to do but kill time. I can't think of a legitimate reason of doing it other than, like, if your server crashed, your save game got corrupted, or you needed to switch from single to solo. One, two, three, four. So that causes a bleeding effect, and bleeding stacks. Much like sundering stacks. Sundering takes off 20% of the opponent's armor each time you hit them with it. That's what the two-handed sword was doing. And I'm pretty certain at some point that's going to be very situationally useful. But against these mobs, not so much. Loads of ironstone. We've got just a little bit more to gather over this way. Just over here. We'll kill some ostriches as well on the way past. And we'll go back, drop it all off. Now, these things die really easily. They do knock you over, though. They don't do much damage, though. They're more dangerous because of the Darfuri that are normally nearby. Alright, let's hack them apart. I want more bones. And these guys can give you bones. We could just skin them and get feathers. But being an acolyte of Yogg, I need bones. All the bones. See, plenty of ironstone to be had around this area. Right, now, as far as getting wood goes, we do need some. Can I get any from here? No, this thing is way too big. It's a bit of a shame. And we could kill some Darfuri and get some that way. Oh my word, that bird just totally got away from us by hiding up top. You. Not going to give you a chance to sneak up on us either. Don't care about hide, I only care about bones. There we go. Yeah, so while I'm studying the religion of Yogg, my brother is all about the ice. Oh my god, another one. Just stop already. Thought that was a sandstorm coming in. He's all about the ice religion, which is really cool, and he gets to make ice arrows. Now there is actually potential for some wood up here. In fact, no, there isn't. There's a little bit more ironstone, but we don't care enough about it to go and get it. I will run down a little way on the hill to get some wood, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get these burning. I'll just get like a stack or something. And then we can come out for a proper wood and stone harvest. Okay, let's, speaking of stone, let's get these repairing just quickly. Should be nice and fast. And it's not going to be a full stack of wood, but it'll be enough for us to get each of our bits going. I'm also slower at rolling. Because we went down into the dregs, we killed the Abyssal Remnant together. We cheesed it a little bit. It was focusing on me while I was hiding behind a wall, and my brother shot it loads. I kept diving out with my bow and arrow helping, but mostly it was bad AI that allowed us that win. So we killed it, we skinned it, we learned some recipes, and I've started making some like reptile-based armor. So I've got reptile gauntlets on, I've got reptile shoes on, and those make me slower for rolling. It's quite painful. So we're going to try and not get overburdened. Oh, actually, it looks like my brother may be on. Give me just a moment and I'll see if he's on the Discord. No, it looks like he's not. Well, if he does happen to join, then, you know, he'll say hello or something like that, but without him being on there. In fact, let's just to let him know so he doesn't do anything too crazy like destroy our building. Right, let's open this up, and in here, drop off all of that, and 100, it was more than a stack. Cool, so that's going to be going for 17 minutes. That's absolutely loads. Now, this is the box that I like using for current works in progress. So we've got 467. What else do we need for a Wheel of Pain? 100 iron bars, 30 twine. We don't have 30 twine on us, but I think we've got 30 twine in another thing, and 220 wood. So twine will be over this direction. Yeah, we've got plenty of twine. That's 30 twine. In fact, how many twine can we make with what we've got? 13. So we can put 10 back at least. In fact, we can put 13 back. The game's interface still has some issues, like escape doesn't always take you out of something if it thinks that you're in the middle of a dialogue box. It will keep that open. So we're gonna actually run down here and grab 220 wood. 220 should be very, very quick for us to get. We don't need any more stone. We've got plenty of stone. We've also got plenty of food, as I've been going around killing everything. And skinning it for hide. In fact, I'll show you how the skinning knife works as well, just very quickly, on this poor creature. So, stab, stab, stab. It goes down. And normally we'd get like savoury flesh and some horns. And this time, just hides, and horns. It's awesome. Different tools giving different results. Now, I should probably be using the pickaxe to harvest these. I received a tip saying that you know, bark is like gold dust, so you want to be getting as much as possible. I do have quite a stack of bark already, so for the moment, just getting faster wood is more preferable. But it is good to have these tips, and if you have any more tips, do feel free to let me know about them. I am always up for hearing suggestions and things you could. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I changed weapons. Was one of the tips that was left was about the different types of things that that the weapons can do and how effective they are against different creatures. Really, really changed my gameplay. That. Okay, we're almost up to 220. Especially when you're hacking two apart like that. I mean, it's so quick and efficient. And then we're going to make ourselves a truncheon, some bindings, and we're going to try and capture a dude. Put him to work. Which means I should probably get some plant fibre and some seeds so we can make gruel. In fact, before I overburden myself, I'm going to go top up my water. With Killer Croc around, and it is Killer Croc, I definitely don't want to be in a situation where, there we go, one seed, where I'm overburdened and trying to run away. Because I can't roll as well as I used to. See, my brother's already set up his nice little fishing area down here. That's very sweet. There we go. Topped up my water. Let's eat some more flesh. Okay, I'm actually going to get more, if I can, just before heading up. I'll get one more here. We don't have enough stone? Fine. I'll hack apart some stone and then we'll... Jeez. The game never makes it easy. I'll hack apart some stone and then we'll... There's some. Then we'll repair our hatchet. There we go. Let's get that repairing. I won't need any stone, he says. Yeah, right. Always need stone. Yeah, the reason I want to get more wood is because we're always going to need wood for burning and smelting. So having a couple of spare stacks is not going to be a disadvantage, I will tell you that. See how much slower we are at rolling. It's going to make the return journey a little bit painful, and I do apologise ahead of time for that, but you're going to have to sit through it. Or you can just like fast forward a little bit. This is fundamentally resource gathering. But we did most of the heavy lifting beforehand so that we would be ready for the Wheel of Pain. There we go, there's some more seeds. The reason why we're getting seeds is so we can make gruel so that we've got something to feed the thrall. It's a pretty efficient and pretty disgusting food source. So I'm not going to feel bad about giving it to them, and it keeps for a very long time. Until we've got enough like dead people that we can just feed them purified flesh all the time, which would be hilarious. But probably a larger time investment than I'd be willing to put in. 397, I need just a little bit more. I want 420. And then I'll consider it done, because that'll be enough for the Wheel of Pain and 2 full stacks. There we go. Well, we can cut this one. I thought this one would be too big for us. Nearly 10 seeds. There we go. Okay, let's start the return journey. Cue the Benny Hill music. And just like fast forward this. I'm not actually going to add it because I will probably infringe on someone's copyright if I did that. But if you don't have a drink, go get yourself a drink. Come back in a little bit. One of the good things about the game is it does have an auto run, auto move function in numlock. So if you had a long distance to go across what you knew would be a safe area, you could just totally queue it up, go away, come back in a bit, and it'll be all fine. One, two, three. And if nothing else, this is giving our stone a chance to melt down. Our iron stone, that is, of course. In fact, let's hit numlock and I can take you through where we are. We're level 24 at the moment, so obviously we've got a lot of stuff. Previously, we were using the light armor, which actually gives you a bonus to encumbrance. Because we've been swapping that over for these reptilian boots, reptilian gauntlets, and a Tefari Watcher mask, we've got bonus strength, bonus vitality, and bonus grit. It's very varied. They're all over the place. We're currently pushing towards improving our agility because I want to get extended leap. Double jumping just sounds like something really, really cool. And actually, let's have a look at what we could learn next. We could learn a tent. That would be very useful for getting out of sandstorms. Or we could learn shield making, drums. See, I really don't know what I would like next. Probably defender first. It makes the most sense, and then maybe the Taj. So we could start looking at sword and shield. If we're going to take on the Abyssal Remnant solo, we're going to need a decent shield, and I think that's probably what we'll do in a future episode. Not just yet, but the ability to make a shield means it's going to be an option for us, which is very important. Okay, nearly there, everyone. And this is why it's important to carry a water skin with you at all times. So yeah, he'll have just harvested all of that stone so that he can carry on with this construction. It's looking pretty damn nice, all things considered. Got a nice little stairway going up. He's probably going to have some kind of floating tower. Or maybe he's going to do something on top of that. I don't know. He'll have it all planned out anyway. This I consider to be a reasonable size construction, and it was a... Oh, that's just sticking through the wall. That is a shame. It's... With the furniture pieces, you can't move them. You can't just like return them to your inventory. Okay, so we need 2 stacks in there. With the iron bars, we needed 100 of those. And then it's the twine and stone. So, why not? We'll take them all. That's the Wheel of Pain. Let's get one going. Now, I don't think we've actually got any space inside to put it. At least not practically. I could have it here, but I think they'll get in the way. So what I'll do is I'll have it just outside, and I'll have it to one side over here. So it's on show, where my brother can see it, so he knows that we've got one. But not like immediately taking up a load of space and being... Yeah! That's cool. Let's have it there. Is that actually going to let me put it down? Yes, it just took a while. Okay, so what can we do here? We'll need to make a truncheon, bring someone across, and put them into it in order to actually break them and turn them into a thrall. And that will allow us to install them in some of our various construction stations like this. We see that space there. Let's get rid of that putrid meat. It's disgusting stuff. So, where is... Do we actually have any... Oh no, yeah, we've got some on us. So, plant fibre and seeds. Is enough to make gruel. Cool. Wow, and you get a lot of gruel for each one. So, it's low grade. It lasts for 26 hours. That's going to be plenty. In fact, stop that. We don't need more than 30. I'll take half of that back. Let's see. What do we need to make a truncheon? So, weapons. There's a truncheon. 5 plant fibre and 5 leather. Okay. Well, we'll take 5. And leather is... Well, we can put that back then, actually. Leather's over here. There it is. Might have to make a wooden targe as well at some point. Okay, truncheon. Truncheon is go. And then the fibre bindings, we need twine and plant fibre. Okay, well, that's easy as well. Yeah, it's actually just twine that we need then. So give me 5 more of that. And in fact, seeing as we have the spare wood, let's put this in there. Cooked abysmal meat. That's got to be disgusting. Get that all going. Let's put some more in. Wait, no. I can't do that just yet. Because I need them to actually finish craft. Oh no, it did finish crafting, didn't it? Yeah. Pay attention, 007. Right, that goes in there. Puts it on the queue. The rest of the twine can go back. And we can go and try and capture someone. So what are we carrying at the moment? A ton of stone. Let's drop that off. Stone, 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 stone. That frees up a lot of weight. Let's get rid of the hide as well. In fact, before we do that, none of this needs repairing. That's fine. So hide goes in. These drop. This drop. The leather, that goes. The bones are going to go upstairs. Handful of insects, we don't care. Horned crystal gruel we'll leave outside. And branches can go upstairs as well. Feathers go in here. we will get fully organised and the horns go over here. There we go. So we're going to try and knock someone out and drag them back. And I don't know who's going to be our first target. Let's see who's over this way. Now, we're very good at killing people. We've had a lot of practice at it. So he's just a fighter. Doesn't seem interesting enough to really go for it, but good practice. Okay, so knocking him out doesn't make a difference as far as damaging them first. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kill everyone nearby. Also, it doesn't seem to make much difference as far as... There we go, right. 2. Bound and drag him. Come this way, mate. Oh my word, that is hilarious. Huh, cool. An enemy is in the Wheel of Pain. So, there's Gruul in there, there's him, and we'll see what happens. Let's go get ourselves another. That didn't seem terrible. It didn't seem brilliant either, but we'll get someone who's a bit more worthwhile. Let me just see if I can get rid of that moth that's flying around me. Ugh. I really dislike moths. So we've got 2 archers that we want to take out. This weapon is particularly powerful. I do love it so much. In fact, you know what we need? We need our Yogg Cleaver. So that we can actually be getting purified flesh and we can start worshipping properly. Luckily, I do have one. It's just back at camp. Along with all the... I should really just swap my tools over. Let's repair this, and we'll put these down. So, along with our bed, we've got spare armor bits and tools and other things. So, we've got an iron pick ready to go. Stone pick, stone hatchet. Yogg Cleaver comes out. In fact, you know, I'll keep the stone hatchet out just in case. Wow, that looks like it's going to take a while. We might need to make more gruel. So, dead body is over here. Let's hack him apart. Yeah, unblemished human meat. That's what we come here for.
Come into the light, shy shadow.
Are you saying that? Yes, it is. A corner of bones. Okay, who's next? You're a fighter. You're a fighter. They're both fighters. Okay, what have we got? We've got plant fiber. We've got some tooly bits. More unblemished human meat. And from the other one, a grease orb and unblemished human meat and the severed arm. Right, let's clear up all this. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. The rest can stay for the... No, we don't even care about that. Drop. Drop. See if there's anyone more interesting around here. Either of you? Alright, we'll go this way first. Carpenter and a fighter. Because I don't want to kill the carpenter. Nope. That's wrong. Okay.
Feast upon you. Your heart will be eaten.
Right, let's get our health coming back. Make sure our stamina doesn't get too low, and he's down. You are coming with us, mate. We're gonna get ourselves a carpenter. And in fact, all the shredded roast that I'm holding at the moment. No more room on station. Alright, well, let's just do a carpenter going. And if I do 30 of that. And we can get more gruel cooking out here as well. So we've got loads of seeds. Seeds and plant fibre, go. The unblemished human meat, that's got to go upstairs. Yay, we've got a carpenter going in our wheel of pain. I feel really, really happy about that. That's put me in a hugely good mood. I do want to carry on digging through their stuff over there. Ooh. Let's grab that. And it might be a good opportunity for me to repair this. That took 17. That's not too bad. Repair my skinning knife as well. The iron pick can be repaired as well. There we go. So we've still got 37 bars. That's not quite enough for a fireball cauldron, but it's plenty for just general usage. We'll take all of that gruel. So he's going to be going for 4 hours and 6 minutes. Happy chap. That's what he is. No, he's not. He's totally not a happy chap. Now, there are other things that you can do, but once we've got the carpenter, we'll get him installed at our carpenter station over here. The carpenter's bench at the moment, we can make insulated wood, we can make iron-head arrows, we can make abysmal arrows. Interesting. Elevators, support beams, plenty of things. For the moment, I've just made shaped wood. Because with shaped wood, we can make trophies. So 2 crocodile head trophies and 1 gazelle head trophy. And we're going to decorate the front of our house as per normal. They're pretty quick to put together. Uno se dos. And I think we're going to have them, as we normally would, just above the door. That doesn't look totally terrible. I like that. And the gazelle head in between them. It's just a little bit smaller, but it's still lovely. I like that he's got his own little torches so he can see what he's doing in his work area. I also really like that the Pit of York upstairs does such a huge amount for lighting the area up. We do have 3 more gazelle heads over this way, and these will be indoor ones, I think. They won't take as long to put up as decoration. I wonder how long it actually takes to break a thrall. I bet it increases in duration the more experience the thrall has. It would make a lot of sense. Because we've only got the basics for our place, I do want to do other things. I want to make some chests and organise structure. But we've got the crafting stations as a whole in there, except for the fireball cauldron, which we haven't made yet. Yeah. 1, 2, and this one can go as a counterpart to the other one. Yeah, just a little spot of decoration. I'd like to get a rug here and some chairs, and just make the place feel a little bit more like a home. But I think that's probably a good point for me to finish this episode off. Let's just see how our dude is doing outside. We've made ourselves a wheel of pain. We've put a person on, and it's going to take him a while before he can actually get broken and we can install him into our carpentry wrench. But we have ticked off another part of the journey. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy these episodes. If you are enjoying them, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you've got any tips, let me know in a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should probably do so, and you'll be told when the episodes go live in the future. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Conan Exiles. See you soon.